Good morning. It is July 12th on the simulator, and I have no camera this morning. We're going to go without it, and that's fine. That's what I used to do all the time. So looking at yesterday's P&L, yesterday was actually in the live market. We won't go over that. I mean, I could look. I did update that P&L on yesterday's trading, so making that little move back up. Pretty nice day, hitting my daily goal and doing it in only 2 trades. Let's see if the simulator can match that, huh? All right, so $211 on the last simulated trading day, up $8,625, $8,625. Looking for that $10,000 mark. Let's see if we can get a little closer to that mark today. So on the gap scan this morning, I have GOEV gapping up a whole 97%. That's nice. HSTO, INDO. So these are the 3 leading gappers that I also have up here I'm watching. And then the INMD, it's all right. A little more expensive, but it doesn't have a lot of volume yet. BHAT, nice volume, nice float. So I put that on the other one, on the other computer. It has kind of sold off, but everything's been consolidating except for GOEV. GOEV making that move higher. Let me push play and get this party started. It is 6:25 in the morning right now on the simulator, and I'm going to mark out some support levels and resistance levels that we can watch. So in the live trading, I moved my daily goal down to $100. I'm still keeping it at 200 here on the simulator trading, but eventually I want to make everything the same. I'm liking this here. It's kind of a falling wedge. So if I look at the 15-minute and mark out that pivot, oopsies, what did I do? Oopsies. We're down there testing that right now. Got some more pivot action down in here. We broke through all of this. And it's anybody's guess where it's going to bounce. But it has been consolidating now for quite some time. A 2-bar pullback on the hourly time frame. Moving higher here on the hourly. I wonder what the daily looks like. What's that price? Okay, so here are all my lines. Wow, I didn't make that many lines today. There must be lines from a previous. Let's just clear them out so that it's not so confusing. And redraw these. Where did I have them? Let's see. 5-minute time frame. We had a pivot here at 4:30 and a support there and a support there, and now breaking higher. Okay, going back to the daily time frame. Here are those lines I marked. So we got a little ways to go. I could put in a daily level. I like to make them blue and up there. Okay. All right, very good. So breaking through that daily level right now. You can kind of visualize the line. You can see that line being played. And it came down and tapped it, and then tapping it again. I'm going to get rid of it. Not sure about INDO here. Yeah, it's kind of a double bottom at the moment on the 5-minute. Well, I'll put a support there. I'm going to poke through it a little bit, but I want to get above $7.96, $8, that area. Got another resistance there, another target there. Resistance, target, same thing. I'm hearing stuff on the Hive Day Momentum Scanner. That is GOEV, which I already have up here. So GOEV moving, but it doesn't look like it's moving like very fast. What was the float on that one? Ah, it's got a bigger float. That's why. So I don't know about GOEV. I have to just keep in mind that if I'm going to get into a trade on that one, I need to hold it a little bit longer because it's a slow moving stock because of that float. All right. Set up some stop loss parameters on that. Just had to look over here, make sure I'm actually showing my screens. That's good. Good news. Uh-oh. Yeah, okay. All right. I didn't check. I didn't check my ticker down here. Sometimes it resets to some weird language. I don't really know what that language is, but some of my past videos, yeah, I have to change that actually. I don't want to advertise any false information here. There we go. So I changed that ticker, the scroll bar at the bottom of the screen that has the disclaimer on it. So I changed it. So, okay. So this is Eva Trades, and we are here today trading in the simulator, looking to add to that $8,600 total. And it's 629.57 here. The market's about to open. I have not set my stop loss parameters yet. Oh dear. I'll quickly do that while we watch this first 1 minute candle. Could be a bounce play here off of on HSTO off of that support, that descending support. I'm not seeing a trade that I like on INDO. Maybe, well, I don't know. There could be a bounce off of that support that it's hitting right now. I suppose that's a possibility. We never did look at BHAT. BHAT is trading below the VWAP, but it is moving up. Yeah, I'm not liking this action at the moment. But I might just take a starter position. Trading below the VWAP. I have a thing about trading below the VWAP. It doesn't usually work so well for me. So if this gives me a bounce of any kind of profit, I'm probably just going to take it while I have it and consider myself lucky. But I do like the bounce off of this descending line. So I don't know. Maybe we get a move up through the VWAP, or you know, we hit this pink line up here. I could hold it and see if that works. I'm up 20 bucks on it right now. It's a little like, I don't know. I don't know, holding something that's trending down, that's not really a good thing to do. And it does seem to be struggling here. Let's see if it can hold that low of day. Maybe it hits the support. Of course, that would stop me out at 450. I could add right there at 450. I might get stopped out on that first one. I'm going to jump in the GOEV here and see if it can make a move up towards, you know, $5.27 or so. Even $5 would be nice. And I'm going to exit HSTO. Taking some profit on GOEV. I sold that first little bit that I had there. There's that move up towards there, towards $5. I went ahead and sold it. So that was a nice trade. So here's my P&L. I don't think I'm quite at the daily goal. Let me see. I think I'm at $193. That's pretty close. I could stop right there and just say, yeah, I'm at the daily goal. Let me see. We broke through this high of day. I would maybe buy a pullback on this. Oh, there it goes. Okay. Yeah, so on HSTO here, I sold it because I didn't want to hold a stock trading below like this. But I'm down $80 on HSTO. I'm up 273 on GOEV. And I would like to add to my total and see if I can maybe hit my daily goal. So I'm going to take an entry right there and get out right there. So there we go. That was a quick trade to get me up to my daily goal, $213. And that's where I'll stop. And I certainly probably could have held that for a move up to 5. And maybe if it breaks through 5 and we get on up to that daily level up there of 526-ish, that would have been pretty nice. But I'm happy meeting my daily goal. That's what I come here to do, hit that daily goal, get in, get out, move on to the next day, you know. Every green day is a step closer to that goal of $10,000. So that's pretty sweet. Indeed. Well, I think that's probably going to do it for me. Let's see if we get a bounce off of 478 here. If I hadn't hit my daily goal yet, I'd probably take a trade right in here. Although I don't like the 5-minute, but we're at the beginning, well, halfway through that 5-minute candle. As long as we turn around here and move back up. If it pulls back any further, probably wouldn't want to enter. Well, on the 5-minute, HSTO holding that support level. We have not closed below it yet. Possible entry here on a little pullback on this nice momentum candle up with that volume and a little pullback right there. You could buy that. And here we are hitting that line. So that's a perfect entry. Now can it bounce from there? And watching on an entry like this, I'll be watching the other stocks to see what they're doing, to see if everybody else is maybe starting to make a move up. Because a lot of times all these stocks, they'll move together. So I don't see anybody moving up yet. I see everybody kind of coming up to resistance, except for INDO. But I don't really care too much about INDO. Well, INDO is hitting a support on the 15-minute time frame. It's hitting the EMA support. So holding so far here. A lot of volume traded on this stock. Remember, this is the one that trades a little slower because of that higher float. So pulling back here, I'm almost thinking we pull back here too. Maybe we break out over this last 1 minute candle. Little pop higher and then a fail down. So HSTO going lower. That's exactly why I don't like to trade stocks that are trending below the VWAP, and the EMAs are also crossed over. You see the crossover here on the 5 minute, the 12 EMA crossing over the 26 EMA. So that's a bearish sign. So at some point I'd look for a bounce back up toward the EMA before I move lower. Got a support down there. I never did anything with BHAT over there. I don't like BHAT. So we are moving higher. This would have been a great trade, huh? So can we break through the highs here? And what happens if this forms an equilibrium? You have an inside bar possibility here. It's looking like we might just break straight through. But what if it does? What if you get, on that next candle, what if you get a little pullback? I personally would be really tempted to make an entry on something like that. A consolidation right below $5. There's the break. So we didn't get our equilibrium, just a higher low and a higher high. Nice little red candle here on that support. You buy that. And you look for that move through $5. Not getting it. Okay, coming back further. I would have been quick to sell on that move up. And there's a place where you could buy right there. And then look for it to go back up and retest 5. We'll get rid of this line. So this is like battlegrounds in here. This is where you look for those dips and you buy them. And the whole time in the back of your mind, you keep that resistance in your head here. $5, $5, $5. I want to break $5. But you don't get in up here at $5. You try to get in down here in these dips and these pullbacks. And then as it moves back up, you take some partial profit. And then you look for that move through 5 and you may or may not get it. And if you do get it, it might punch through with some really strong momentum. So you got a support down here and that daily pivot there. Still plenty of time left on this 5 minute candle. I don't like this red bar right here, but we'll see what this one does. If that's as far as she comes down, and if it starts to break through the support, I'd be careful. Yep, so GOEV giving it up there. That 5 minute candle telling the story. I just took a quick trade over here. I was distracted for a second. I forgot what my screen wasn't even over there. Here you have this. I know that we're trading below the VWAP here, and I've already hit my daily goal, but I thought this looked pretty good, so I didn't want to pass it up. You had this pullback, you know, this trending down. You got this kind of like, I don't know what you'd want to call this look here, but this lower high, and you got a higher low here. It's not quite a double bottom. And then this candle moved up in a nice green momentum, breaking through this high, breaking through that $3 level. And then I bought for the back test right there and sold it as it broke out over this candle, making a quick $100. So that adds to my total on the day. Now, you could buy that again right there. It's back testing the EMAs. You might see it back test $3 again. And your target could be that VWAP. It could also be the high of day. Whoops. So I think this one still has some room to go. I was only looking for something quick. But yeah. So that puts me up at $313 on the day. But yeah, over here, GOEV, that 5-minute candle right there, telling the story as it broke out and then started to fail and broke through support. At that point, you got to say, okay, well, you know, the bulls couldn't hold up. You got a 5-minute candle breaking bullish, failing, and then breaking bearish. So when the candle breaks bull, then breaks bear, that's not something you want to be jumping into on the long side. So this would have been a nice trade, buying that dip right there, selling up at around $5. Unfortunately, we didn't get that battle I was talking about that you'll so often see. $5 on this stock was just too strong. Too many shorts getting in. Not to say it won't break 5, and I bet maybe at some point later in the day it just might. Look, we're coming down to the VWAP, so there could be bounce potential. Let's go ahead and pause this. I am done trading for the day, and let's see if we do get a bounce off the VWAP, and let's see if it makes a move back up towards $5. Wow. Not really, huh? That's a pretty good pullback. Trading below the VWAP, that's a bear flag right there. Kind of. It's a prolonged one. Well, consolidating for quite a while. Yeah. You might see a little burst up before it drops down, but so nothing happening, just going sideways. Going sideways. Okay. Well, I am at $313 on the day. That's going to do it for me. Thank you for coming along. Tip your waitress, and be sure to come back tomorrow. And no guarantees I'll have a webcam going by then. The webcam works. I'm just working on the green screen. There's a lot that goes into it, getting a green screen to work. Holy, it's like, you gotta have all these different lights and stuff. Okay, so I'm not gonna talk your ear off. Thanks again. Have a good night, or have a good rest of your day, and come back tomorrow. Peace out.